Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing something a little bit different because I want to make sure that everyone knows where this channel is going a little bit. Because as we know, Code Vein has released, we've played it, it was a lot of fun, it's still a lot of fun. I'm still going through the story because I want to platinum the game. I think I have like two trophies left. I'm 2 trophies away from platinuming the game. So yeah, I'm going through the endings of the game that I didn't get. I think I need one more ending and one more trophy that is hidden. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm probably going to Google that one as soon as I get the last ending of the game. But yeah, overall, you know, it was a good run. Code Vein was fun. But the content can only go so far. I could stall a little bit more with the fun builds. And maybe with, let's say, character creation, maybe I could try. But then again, I'm not too happy with the character creation, like I said in my previous video, because I cannot create the outfits that I want to. There's not much freedom in terms of outfits in Code Vein, and that's a bit of a bummer. But aside of that, I would say, it was a good run. And it's not over yet, because obviously we're gonna have more DLCs coming, we're gonna have more content coming. I'm gonna play that. Obviously, I need to play that. I love Code Vein to death, but like I said, for now, I think we've done what we could have done with Code Vein. Like, there's not that much that I'm gonna be making in terms of Code Vein content. There's also God Eater. God Eater is still adding more content to itself, to its game, but currently I'm not that interested in the content they are bringing in. I plan to return to God Eater a little bit when they make the character episode for Lulu, because my favorite character. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna play all the other content I haven't played yet. It's gonna be a lot of things for me to do, because why not? It's fun to return to games after a certain amount of time when they added content. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. But for now, God Eater is also in the fridge. We're keeping that away for now. So what's left for me to do? Currently I'm streaming Neo. It's a lot of fun. Well, it's not really a lot of fun. I like the game, it's fun, but I also have some gripes with it. I don't really like some stuff that is in the game, especially when it comes to the stamina management in that game. Not my favorite thing, but still, it's a game that it's kind of fun. I like the Souls-like games. Definitely, I'm pretty sure I can say that for sure. I really like the Souls-like games, but yeah, like I said, Neo, not definitely my biggest, like my most favorite game, but it's still fun to play. I'm still streaming it. I'm gonna stream it more. I don't know if I'm gonna do that much for Neo 2. Neo 2 seems interesting, but from the beta, it wasn't the most fun thing to go through. Like, I had fun at times, but when it comes to things like boss fights and stuff, I don't know that much about that game. But then again, I might try it, but I'm not sure it's gonna be any. I don't think it's gonna be huge, on my channel. So I'm not really focusing that much on it. It's more like the type of game that I would stream, but I'm not gonna make big content on it. I'm not gonna make a ton of videos on Neo in general. So what's left? 2019 is ending. The last big, let's say, event that is going to happen is going to be what's called the Game Awards. There's not many games that I want to play until then. There's pretty much nothing that I'm interested in for the rest of the year. In the meantime, there's going to be some stuff that I want to talk about. There's going to be some things that go a bit in another direction for my channel, and I want to set things right. I want to define my channel. I want to say, like, this channel is about this and that, not just about Code Vein, because like I say, we cannot focus the channel on only one type of thing. So I've been thinking a lot. I've been looking at my channel. I've been reviewing it myself, and I've been looking at the things that I like myself, things that I want to talk about and all. And overall, I think when I look at it, I think there's a direction when there's some sort of let's say, orientation that goes towards, let's say, anime games. I say that with big quotes, but not any sort of anime game. Like, I'm not into. I like some sort of games. Like, definitely, there are some sort of games I like. I say, I like the Souls-like games. But then again, even in that, I'm not gonna pick any sort of Souls-like games. There's only a few that I'm gonna pick because they have things that interest me in them. For example, I like Neo. I tried Neo 2 because Neo 2 has transformation in it. It's pretty badass. But if it was just like Neo 1, I wouldn't have much interest in it. So yeah. But anime games, like I say in big quotes, not any sort of anime games. For example, you have a game like Atelier Ryza, which came out like a few weeks ago. That's the type of game that I avoid. That's the type of game I don't even want to get involved with, because when it comes to anime in general, I do have my own taste. I have things I like, things I hate, but for the most part, currently I'm in very bad terms with animes. I hate animes a lot. Like, currently there's a lot of animes that have come out. I hate them. Like, I hate them with so much passion. There's no other way to explain that to you. Like, I hate animes, which sucks because I used to be a big anime fan. So when it comes to anime games, I'm even more harsh because a lot of anime games, they focus a lot on the aesthetics. They focus a lot on things like visual and stuff and fan service, and they have nothing to offer. Like, you would play the game and it's freaking boring, or it's just tasteless, you know. There's nothing really interesting to them. So I want to play anime games that have some sort of value to them outside of just visuals. And when it comes to anime games for the rest of 2019 and let's say 2020, maybe, there's not much currently. The only thing that I'm looking at is going to be the new Guilty Gear game. I've never played Guilty Gear. I've played a lot of other games, other fighting games, but not Guilty Gear, for specific reasons that are specifically for fighting game reasons. So I'm interested in that game because they're making some changes. A lot of people are talking about it. It might turn out to be a good game. It's a bit controversial for its current fan base, but it might turn out to be something cool at the end of the day. So I'm keeping an eye on it, and I might want to talk a bit more about it on my channel. So if it isn't even possible, I want to get some of you guys into fighting games if it's possible with the new Guilty Gear. But we'll see about that. That's a topic for another day. Aside of that, 2020 in general, there's not much. I've looked at some games that have been announced for the rest of 2020, and dude, I have no interest in them. Like, for example, there's Cyberpunk, there's Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have absolutely no interest in those games. Like, Final Fantasy, I don't hate it, but for some reason, ever since I was a kid, it was always like that. It's not just Final Fantasy, in fact, it's just Square Enix games. Every single one of them, for some reason, there's always this weird thing about them that just doesn't appeal to me. Like, I look at them every time and I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I can get into it. Like, even a game like Nier Automata, I looked at it and I was like, it looked so awesome, but at the same time there was this one thing I didn't even know at the time Square Enix was that the game was kind of related to Square Enix, but I thought it looked cool. But there was just this one weird thing about the game that was just no. That was just like, I just didn't feel like playing it. So it's the same thing with Final Fantasy VII again, because I've heard Final Fantasy VII was a huge game. Like, it's a really big game, and ever since I was a kid, people were talking about the game. A lot of people liked Final Fantasy, but not me. I just never clicked with the Square Enix games in general, so I don't know. Cyberpunk, I have no interest in it at all. I think I don't even think that game would be cool. I think it's the type of game gets a lot of hype around it, and then when it comes out, that everyone is disappointed. So, and on top of that, it's the first-person game. I don't care. First person, hell no. So 2020, not that huge. I'm not really into a lot of things that have been announced. Elden Ring is the only interesting thing, I would say. Then again, we haven't seen anything about it. I have to wait for gameplay footage, but you know, I don't know how that would go. We'll see how Elden Ring goes, and maybe I don't think I will even be that much into it, because you know, I'm not a huge Dark Souls fan. Like, I like Dark Souls, but I'm not a huge Dark Souls fan. So we'll see how it goes. I don't have much plans for Elden Ring either, but like I say, overall, I think I really want my channel to be mostly about anime games that have something interesting to offer. Like Code Vein, I was really into it because obviously I like the I'm not gonna lie, I like the visuals, but the most interesting thing about Code Vein was, to me, it was always the fact that you could customize your playstyle. It was always the fact that you had the gifts. It was always the fact that you had things like Bloodwell and stuff. Like, all of it, it has always looked interesting to me. You know, if it was just a Dark Souls game where you only have like one weapon and then you swing it all you want, it wouldn't have been that interesting to me. But definitely the character customization, the aesthetics, and the fact that you can customize your playstyle, all three of these things together made Code Vein really super interesting to me. So when a game has that type of thing, I'm automatically interested. So, and God Eater has the same thing. So I'm into God Eater a lot. I like God Eater, I like Code Vein for that, and I'm looking for more anime games of that kind. But there's not much, man. Anime games, they suck. I mean, anime suck in general. I'm sorry, but man, it's so pathetic and it's so miserable. I'm kind of disappointed. Aside of that, I have other things going on, obviously, other than my YouTube channel, and I don't talk a lot about it, but I think I should. From now on, I should talk a bit more about it. So when I'm not making content in a day, like if I'm not making a YouTube video or if I'm not streaming, it is probably because I am drawing. Like, I draw every day pretty much. I think there hasn't actually been a day without me drawing. I've been actually drawing. I've been at least doing stuff on my tablet for an hour. Like, that's for sure. That's something I've been doing every day because I want to improve my skills in drawing. I want to be able to maybe start making commissions. I would like to get some commissions because I need money. I would like to get some commissions, you know, make cool stuff for people who like them, you know. I would like to do that kind of things. But also, something I've been interested into was man, it's a bit weird. Like, it's not really that serious, but I've been trying to learn how to how to make a freaking video game. I've been looking a lot into Unreal Engine 4, Unity, and all that stuff. I've been trying to decide what type of engine I want to use, what type of game I want to make. So I'm looking into that. But aside of that, I'm also drawing because I want to bring characters into a game that I would like to make. So, you know, things like that. I'm trying to learn different kind of things. So that's part of the things I'm learning I'm trying to do for 2020. Maybe trying to also have an aspect on my channel where I talk about, let's say, game development or art stuff. Maybe I would like to make some speed paints of maybe an original character I create, maybe a character that already exists from a certain franchise. Who knows? But yeah, I'm trying to improve my skills in different things, trying to do different stuff, and maybe bring them into the channel. But I don't know how that would turn. We have to wait for the Game Awards. I don't know much. I don't know how good it will be. I don't know what type of announcement they're gonna make there, but it's my last hope for 2020. There's not much going on. Let's have that. So that's probably it for this video. I just wanted to make a little channel update. If maybe some of you have some recommendations, maybe I'll try to get in some games. But then again, I put a lot of dedication when I'm looking for games that I can be interested in. So I think I've already seen everything I wanted to see, and most of the things that I saw was just disappointing. So maybe some of you know some hidden gems in the anime games, or not even anime games. There's a lot of games that I play, but maybe some of you know some hidden gems maybe I can get into. But man, I don't have much hope. I hate a lot of things. That's the issue. I'm not very open. I'm very open-minded. That's a lie. I'm open-minded, but I'm open-minded for decent stuff. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm rambling a lot. We're almost at 200 subscribers. That's great. But you know, the content has been nice. The growth has been nice for the past 2 months. It has been pretty surprising, to be honest. I gained almost like 60 subs. Like, damn, that's a lot. I've never gained that much in such a short amount of time. So I'm glad that a lot of people have been enjoying the content. I'm glad that a lot of people stick around when I'm streaming. That's fun. And yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday because it was my birthday, but I didn't have time to do it, unfortunately. So I was kind of sad about that. But you know, it's a lot of fun and stuff to hang around, do things, and have people enjoying the content. It's a lot of fun. So I gotta say thank you all for being around and for, you know, liking my things, my content, liking my videos. Because I've been really worried that people would hate on my content because it's so trash. I feel like I just don't get much visibility, but over time that's something that will eventually change if I keep doing the things I do. So we'll see. It's interesting, to say the least. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, follow me on Twitter. I've been making some Twitter stuff, making some drawings and stuff. Maybe you can see them when you scroll down my profile. You'll see some of them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.